The impact of the shutdown continues to play out at airports throughout the country, causing major travel disruptions. So far, airline cancellations nearing 2,000 today, with more than 6,000 delays. This travel nightmare is expected to get worse this week as airlines prepare to cut even more flights if this shutdown drags on. ABC's Faith Abubey is at Hartsfield-Jackson Airport in Atlanta, tracking it all. Faith, what's the latest on these nationwide travel disruptions?
Well, Ike, of course, this is a dynamic situation that's literally changing by the hour, and it's affecting airlines across the country, at airports across the country also being affected. But at this moment, it appears that Delta Airlines is having the most effect out of all of this right now. They have a lot of cancellations and delays, and of course, this is a Delta hub, and so we're seeing a lot of the arrivals and departures affected here at this airport. We're hearing words from travelers like, I'm anxious, I am worried, I'm concerned. People are thinking that air travel amid the shutdown is now a gamble. They don't know whether their flights are actually going to leave or whether they may have to be stuck at the gate waiting for hours and hours to get to their destination. If you look behind me, the TSA lines are actually moving just fine. The hours and hours we've been here, there haven't been any significant issues. What happens is once these travelers get to the other side of the security line, they may have to wait for hours while they wait for ground delays, ground stops at other airports across the country. So right now, a lot of people who are coming in whose flights haven't been canceled yet, they're making backup plans. Ike.
Wow, so much anxiety all over the place. Now, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, he says Thanksgiving air travel could be threatened by this shutdown. So what more do we know about that?
Yeah, so as bad as things are right now, and that means we've seen thousands and thousands of cancellations just this weekend, thousands and thousands of delays over the weekend as well. The Transportation Secretary says things could actually get worse if the shutdown continue. Think about it. If the shutdown continues, we're potentially going to see more air traffic controllers call out sick or maybe even call out because they have to stay home with their kids. They don't have money to pay for daycare and a whole bunch of other reasons why they may not want to come to work. Remember, they haven't been paid for weeks and weeks during the shutdown. And so if that happens, the FAA may have to reduce the staff. They may have to reduce air traffic control or air traffic in general across the country, which means millions and millions of travelers will be impacted. The hope here is that the lawmakers will reach an agreement on Capitol Hill to just continue to pay these workers across the country. But right now, the thought is if that doesn't happen and this shutdown stretches into Thanksgiving, well, this is what could happen. Take a listen.
You're going to see air travel be reduced to a trickle. We have a number of people who want to get home for the holidays. They want to see their family. They want to celebrate this great American holiday. Listen, many of them are not going to be able to get on an airplane.
And that's potentially the reality as this stretches on. The good news, though, is that some of the airlines are allowing people to cancel their tickets. If you have flexible travel plans, make sure you're rebooking your flight to a later time. Hopefully the shutdown will be over by then. But if not, and you have to travel, you have to make sure you have a backup plan. Ike.
And remember to download those airline apps to make sure you're updated at any point during the day. Faith Abubey, thank you for that.